x when x equals pi. We want to start by splitting the integral into two separate integrals. Now, since the left integral is a variable of a constant exponent, remember c is a constant. Add 1 and divide by the new power.
Paris, what did he say?
When you derive u, you get
He's talking too fast. I missed it.
Ask Louise.
Louise, what did he say?
I don't know. Ask Paris.
She told me to ask you.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
Did you guys have a fight?
Not that I know of.
The right integral, however, is more complex. You have to use u substitution with u equals 3 feet. We'll pick up at the same place tomorrow.
Okay. The bell rang.
What?
The bell, that loud metal musical contraption that when hit loudly by a vibrating mallet signals the end of this particular educational experience.
Class is over?
Yep.
What did you talk about?
Ask Louise.
I didn't take notes. I didn't pay attention. I'm going to...
Borrow my notes and be just fine.
Thank you.
Madeline, want notes too, please?
Add 1 and divide by the new power? Oh, I thought it said add 1 and divide by the Jew power. It makes much more sense this way.
I can't believe I zoned out for the entire class.
You must have a lot on your mind.
I do.
I'm sure. Okay, so on to the next thing. I don't think I'll have the prom bids ready for the supplemental student council meeting this week.
Oh.
They need a little more time to get the details together, so that leaves a little hole in our agenda. Any thoughts?
Well, we could just cancel the supplementary meeting this week.
What?
Well, if there's nothing really to talk about, what's the point, right?
You said that one student council meeting a week was not enough.
Yeah, you said that was nowhere to govern. That meeting once a week was lazy, ineffectual, and if we were going to do it like that, we might as well just buy ourselves a ranch in Texas.
Fine. If you guys want to sit around for an hour after school swapping makeover horror stories, then count me in. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time I plucked outside of my designated brow line? Man, was my face red.
I've done that too. Ooh, it's bad.
She was being sarcastic.
Well, I wasn't. I looked surprised for a month.
We'll just take this week off, and next week we'll go back to twice a week, okay?
Sounds fair.
Sounds fab.
I heard something about the supplemental student council meeting. Anything I need to know about? A new chart to be made, perhaps?
No. We were just saying the agenda seems light this week, so I've decided to cancel it, and we can just gather at the regular meeting on Friday.
Wow, this is quite a change in plans.
You have a problem with it?
No, I'm just surprised. You seem so attached to those meetings.
Well, I finally got a blankie. It's much better.
Okay, no extra meeting this week. What will I do with all that extra time? Well, I guess I'll think of something.
Take a picture of which outfit wins, will you?
Bye, Francie.
Bye.
I met his parents.
You did?
He bought me a ticket, and I took the train to Philadelphia, and he met me at the station, and I spent Christmas with him and his family.
Sounds nice.
No, not nice. It was perfect. They had a Christmas tree 12 feet tall. Everything was red and silver, and there was eggnog. Have you ever had eggnog?
Yes, I have.
It's disgusting.
Yes, it is.
But disgusting in a really great way. And they had tiny wreaths hanging from every doorknob, and mistletoe and candles everywhere. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've never had a Christmas before. One year, I asked my mother if we could get a Hanukkah bush. She made me watch Shoah the rest of the week.
Wow.
The place smelled like cinnamon all the time, and there was a fire in the fireplace and a ton of presents. I mean, hundreds of presents. I'm looking at this mound of gifts, and I'm thinking, 8 days of Hanukkah. Who is the skinflint that thought up that deal?
Don't the 8 days symbolize something?
Yes, they symbolize 8 days of ripping off the little kids who can't have a Hanukkah bush.
You're making me sad.
His mother bought me a present.
Well, that says something.
What does it say?
It says that Jamie likes you enough that she felt compelled to buy you a present.
I had the most amazing time, sitting around the tree, opening presents, and they played Christmas music, and we drank apple cider. It was so nice. And then his grandfather and I wound up in a theological discussion. Jesus, Messiah, or a nice Jewish kid with a hammer? It got pretty heated.
Okay, skip to the end. I can't take it. How did it turn out?
He told me he loved me.
Oh, Paris.
I never thought I'd hear a boy tell me he loved me.
That's great.
He invited me back up for Easter break.
You're going, I assume.
Are you kidding? And miss a chance to debate Christ rising from the dead? I'm so there.
Jamie's a lucky man.